ninjas, what is going on what's today? Thunder Pumper Tuesday. Looks like it's about to rain. I hear some thunder. So I hope all you ninjas are doing good on this beautiful Tuesday. 65 degrees, a little windy, but it is super nice out here. Did not make a video yesterday. I went solo all day. I've been hauling tail. I got 18 done yesterday. I did, if you follow me on Instagram at sg_ninjas_official, I did stay in touch with all the ninjas on there and kind of gave them up to date what's been going on. But I knew also that today is the day that I can't not make a video, so I wanted to not worry about it, not try to squeeze in some video yesterday, and wanted to focus on today. Now, if you're wondering, Banique, what's going on today? What's going on today? A lot of you loyal ninjas already know what's going on today. I am all the way down here in Georgia. Georgia. Banique, what are you getting, Banique? Stay tuned, ninjas. Some of you might be surprised. Others might not be surprised at all. The one thing I do want to say as we're getting ready to pull in here, I have done a lot of business with a lot of different dealerships, and I guess I can't come in through here. I'll have to go this way. But this dealership is by far my absolute most favorite dealership to do business with. From an awesome relationship that I have with these guys, to the loyalty, the honesty, always have equipment in stock, you know, will absolutely stay on top of any maintenance that's needed. These guys are just awesome. And it looks like they are really busy right now. It's 2 semi-trucks. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just park here and go let them know that I'm here. Check out this beast, man. This thing is a, wow. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's a beast right there.
72-inch.
Got the little NASCAR seat on it too.
The NASCAR seat, is that what they call it? Holy,
that's what I call it.
golly, man. This thing is amazing.
It's like a Cadillac.
Yeah. Ferris is all about that comfort, man.
Yeah.
All about that comfort. All right. Right here we have there's RC.
Hey, brother.
What's up, RC? How are you, buddy?
Doing well, thank you. Stand up, sir.
Here's another Bumblebee. I think that's a 52.
They're safe for Mower in the long run.
36 Ferris. Toro Proline 36. And Toro HDX 2000. I love this place. I love this place, ninjas. They have so many things. I always love checking out new equipment. Walker, look at that Toro, 48. Z Master, Standard X 52, and here's a couple of Standard Bs, 48, 52, 52. Pkwy and Pkwy, same engines. It's a little windy here today, but not too bad. So these Standard Bs is more of a entry level into the commercial. They're really nice units, and I've even checked them out at the GIE. But it's like you got your Standard B, then you got your X, and then you got your ZKs, which is the top of the line for stand-ons for right. And there's the X right over there. I like this new little bar here where it protects you against the muffler. Aha, the ZXT 40 horsepower. Check this out, ninjas. This is the first time I'm actually seeing one in person. I've seen pictures of it and all that, but not in person. This thing is Awesome. Awesome looking. Check these bad boys out. Nice seat. Comfortable. Got your little step right here. Man, this seat is comfortable, ninjas, not gonna lie. Look at that, you're floating. Very nice. 3.1 hours. Here's your little pin adjusted. I guess you gotta lock it in. Oh, you gotta press right there to drop it. Very nice, very nice. Now this reminds me of the Spartan. The Spartan, remember ninjas, when I first got the sit down, I was saying how the parking brake is in the center. Comfortable seat.
What's up, bro?
Michael!
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I'm just checking out. I see you guys are busy. You got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah. Unloading trucks, getting mowers out the door.
I see, man.
Service is piling up.
Oh,
Spring.
yeah.
Spring is hit.
Good to see you, man. I was just telling the ninjas, it's the first time I'm seeing one in person.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of it and whatnot on online, but this is have you sold many of these?
3.
3 of them already?
3 so far.
Wow. Very comfortable seat.
Oh yeah.
Very comfortable seat. So this is the demo.
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful machine, man. It's well designed. Very tough looking.
Yeah, extremely tough.
You want to tell me a little bit about this, since this is pretty new? I mean, I've never...
So if we want to kind of go over the basics, because everybody goes ooh and ah over 40 horsepower.
Sure.
And it's not all about the engine. There's a lot more that goes into design a machine.
Yep.
So Wright's ultimate goal with this was to get rid of as many stickers as possible. As you can see, there's only a couple. Everything else is laser cut into the metal. Okay. So that's one quick design. Ed and the team came up making it smart to put loopholes on the front of the machine. You'll see them on the back too. We'll probably have to pull this out. Okay. And everything is cut and ridged here, and that's designed for grip on your boot, getting on and off. Yeah, you slip, you probably are going to nick yourself or cut yourself, but getting on and off, it's going to give you a little more traction. They did go up to a 6-inch cut height, which in a lot of parts of the country you need that.
I noticed.
On the bottom side, you do go down to 1.5, so you really have the full breadth of cut here.
From the high to the low.
Now, one little thing that nobody's talked about yet, or if they have, I haven't caught it, is if you think about any other zero turn, and let's take a look real quick at the Toro, because that's kind of the easiest thing to comp it against is this Toro My Ride. So, as you notice, the whole suspension platform moves, but your sticks are stationary. So what that means is, as you're mowing and riding, all your tension goes into your shoulders as you're rocking back and forth and bouncing as you try to stabilize yourself. If we go take a look at the ZXT,
I love how Michael's so knowledgeable.
the sticks are integrated into the actual suspension platform.
Oh.
So as you move, you stay in your same relaxed position, and you're not having to stabilize yourself and your body moving around it. It's an ergonomic thing. That's one little thing, but it's a huge thing, and people aren't going to pay attention to that.
Wow, that is really well thought of. Really, really nicely.
So in addition to adjusting your suspension seat,
for your
and you can stiffen it up for your weight, underneath the seat, this is where the majority of the magic happens. So you have a massive coilover shock in here, and you can see I can move the whole platform. This is what's doing the movement. Wow. So you can see these are kind of an automotive suspension type idea or design. Yeah. And then again here, you can adjust. And for those of you that watch Nick's videos and you see Spartan, you're familiar with under Spartan seat, they have tech pack bushings. Wright's put tech pack bushings in here as well. So as this moves down, that kind of keeps it from bottoming out more than anything. But you can then heavier, lighter based on your obviously height, weight, size to adjust how you like your ride quality.
So that's very similar to Spartan. And one thing before you walked over, I was telling them is I noticed the parking, you know, brake on and off is just like the Spartan. It's right in the middle, right there where your feet are. So that stood out. But and I noticed, so it's got the oil.
You've got your oil guard system here. So it's a once a year or 500-hour oil change interval. The beauty is with the oil guard in the top, your oil filter. If I can get this to rotate.
Ed tightened it really good.
Oh yeah, Ed really got this one in there. So once you loosen your filter, that's your oil filter. So you can fill and change from the top and alleviate the spillage that normally happens out the side of the block.
Very easy, very easy. And you said 500 hours or
500 hours or once a year.
So you recommended to change once a year even if you don't hit the 500 hours?
Correct. Okay. And that's just due to the fact that oil's going to break down over time.
I think she's hollering at you. How much are the wheels? Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and park right here so I'm not blocking the entrance or the exit, because you can enter or exit through here or through there. Start to unload some of my stuff because I do want to get them to get started on that. So Michael got real busy there for a second. They've got a lot of stuff going on. I went ahead and parked over here because I don't want to be blocking the entrance like I said earlier. I don't know if they'll have any more semis come through or not. But I was talking to Michael over there and I said, who's two Dodge Rams over here? Well, they're only called Rams anymore. They're not Dodges anymore, it's just a Ram. He said, RC's is the white one and mine's the black one. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Look at this, ninjas. Two best buds working together, running a lawn care, you know, mower shop, and they're driving the same thing. Who copied who? What do you think, ninjas? Who copied who? The white one's got the Hemi E-Torque 1500, and this one's got the Hemi 5.7 liter. They're really nice trucks. I'll tell you what, ninjas. You know I'm all about Ford, but if I ever was to switch, I would stick with diesel. I'm gonna try to stick with diesel from here on. If I ever was to switch brands, I love the way these Dodges look. They're just so sharp looking. Well, I gotta hang out a little bit. If Michael gets freed up, we're gonna continue on a little bit chit-chatting about the mowers like we started. But I have to just kind of wait because there's a couple of people in front of me, I guess. I did pull out all my mowers over there. I got the 36 Ferris, the 52. I got to take that hitch thing off. I got to remember to take that off. And then they're gonna take a look at the Ninjas mower, see what's going on with it. It's running fine. It's just acting a little funky. That's all. He's back. What, you didn't like it?
I loved it. Got to figure it out.
Quick fix issue.
Yeah.
It happens.
Lights on this thing and everything.
Oh yeah.
He ain't playing. He cuts at nighttime and everything.
Well, my wife told me I never have to come home. I just stay out there and
go get it.
Get it. Put the bed in the bed of the truck and camper and just sleep and just send her the checks.
That's it. Deposit.
All right, Michael, tell me, what the heck is this, man?
So this is Greenworks. As everything tries to go green and battery operated, we go from one extreme of 40 horsepower to the other extreme of no horsepower. And it's 82 volt lithium ion battery. Wow. You do have an LED light in the front. This one's a 52-inch deck model. And this is something we're demoing, cutting with.
That's the battery?
This is their battery pack. So you can see it's all weather packed in here and screwed down. If it needs to be changed or anything happens drastic, we can undo this and get to it. One of the neat things is there's no, I mean, there's spindles, but each spindle's basically an electric motor. So from each electric motor on here, as you can see, it's where a spindle would be. It's got your electrical cord off the back, and that cord then feeds up and plugs into an outlet up here. So something goes bad, take it, unbolt it, undo the wire, put the new one in, plug it back in, and go.
It's just plug and play.
It's plug and play. It's a lot. It's easy parts change. So if you live in areas where you have noise ordinances, need to cut real early, something like that, this is where this comes into play.
How many hours do you get out of this?
So on a full charge, runtime is going to be 4 hours on average. On the high side would be 5. I'll show you on the gauges up here. You have a low and high speed. This is ground speed. You have a cool meter, and I don't know how the lighting is going to show, but it gives you battery life and gives you some digital readout. And over here it has a blade speed. So you actually have a low and a high blade speed, depending on thickness of grass, how far you want to discharge, that kind of thing. So if you're running full fast, full high, obviously you're on the shorter end of the runtime, and low the other end.
Wow.
These will give you a really good alternative for cutting in areas. Sometimes maybe you have to bid a contract, government or other areas, where they'll give you preference if you can say you're green, you're eco, you're battery, you're quiet. So this can get you something in there. A lot of municipalities are starting to go this route just for their ease of use. Cost-wise, yes, you're gonna pay more up front, but you have to think in the long term. You have basically zero maintenance. Sharpen blades and then plug it in. So
that's it, and charge the battery.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can plug it in and charge overnight. The charge time on a standard outlet in your house is about 10 hours, so it's a full overnight charge.
Okay.
You do have a port here. You can install, if you have a 220 plug, which would be like typical of a dryer or what an electric stove would use. If you use that to charge, you can have a rapid charge, which is less than 2 hours, and it'll get your battery back from 0 back over 80%.
Gotcha.
So there are some quick charge options. This has a lot of uses. To me, it's a viable candidate if you have either half-day runs and you need to plug it in, or if you had some other needs where you could use it on some certain properties.
I bet it's very quiet.
Super quiet.
Turn on the
Believe it or
blades.
not, the mower's already on right now.
What?
It's sitting here and it's on.
Isn't that crazy?
If we get on,
That is crazy.
if we sat here and we just turned the blades,
Yeah.
rev it up to high, so you can tell the difference in the blades.
Dude.
But it's super quiet. So even to drive it around,
Oh yeah.
it's just silent.
That is. That's fine.
It's amazing.
It is.
It's just totally, it's really foreign, it's odd.
How fast does it go?
If we go to full speed,
Oh, you move, man.
so we're gonna be somewhere in that 8 to 10 mile an hour
8
range.
to 10, okay.
It's a really neat unit. I will say it feels different. It's a little more touchy on the controls than Wright or Ferris or any other gas-powered unit. I think this needs a little more finesse. This is a Gen 1 unit from Greenworks. They did just come out with a newer one.
Greenworks, is that Greensy?
No, so that's two different companies
Okay,
there.
okay.
So Greenworks is this battery equipment manufacturer. Greensy is developing kind of, call it AI technology for the mowers so they can self-operate.
I got you.
So two different things, very close in name.
Okay.
But
wow.
super neat.
It is. It's different, man. It's very different.
The thing I hope to see, and we're all going the route of this at some point, we just have to accept it, is I know Briggs introduced at GIE Expo about 1.5 years ago, they showed a Ferris stand-on with battery packs. And they've built a factory here in Georgia to build these battery technologies. And I think if guys look at what's done in golf carts and then apply that to mowers, they're trying to build these cells where they call it a suitcase, and you can slide 2 into the mower. So now you alleviate the charge time, that you could have some extras in your trailer and then swap it out, that you can just, hey, this one ran low, change it out and keep going. And then just charge the packs when you get home. So
what you're saying is pretty much we're headed in that direction.
We're headed this direction. It's like anything. Think about automotive. Tesla's the forefront there for battery. They get the crazy price premium and they build a phenomenal product. But once battery technology, like a flat screen TV, comes down in price and becomes more mass, everybody will then jump on to who's going to be the power supplier, because that's what it's going to come, and then everybody else could take basically the mower design that they already have, and you take a gas engine off and put your battery power plant and change some of the technology up.
When we get to that point, you think we'll be able to shoot one up in space?
Maybe. I don't know what you mow.
Because, you know, the Teslas, he shot one car up in space. Okay, I was just curious.
Why not?
All right.
You can't pop wheelies. So it's a no-go for me. Well, Michael, as you know, all good things do come to an end. Thank you, buddy, for walking around, showing me some cool mowers. Step by step, specifically on that ZXT, the new one. Really impressive. And just thank you, as always, man. I really have fun and enjoy every visit here.
Yep, we always appreciate you coming down. It's always a fun time.
It's good stuff, buddy. I appreciate you. Now, what's missing?
You're one mower short. You got about 8 feet of trailer space.
Yes. How about you go get me my new mower, man? I've been waiting on it.
Sure thing.
I've been trying to ask you for a while, but you're always just, well, before we get to that, let me show you this, let me show you that.
Hey, I got to sell as much as I can while you're here.
All right, go get me that mower. Let's see what's going to be on this Ninja trailer.
We them ninjas, yeah. Chop it up like a blender. We them ninjas, yeah. Chop it up like a blender. Quick, fast, cut your grass, yeah. Chop it up like a blender. Quick, fast, cut your grass, yeah. Chop it up like a blender. Saving green, be the team. We gon' pull up on the scene. Cut your grass by any means. It started out as just a dream. Like Biggie, now we the best in the city. Like Biggie, now we the best in the city. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Save it green.